It's nice if you add yourself to the stage. Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. Oh, this is, of course, I'm going live. You know who this be. We got a Golden Boy fight. We got a Golden Boy live card that 100 people watched on YouTube. Let's go. You know I'm going live. You already know. And this is going to be a spicy one. No question about it. This is going to be a spicy one. Um, um, I already know. I already know. You guys are not going to like this decision. And it's cool. I know all of you are going to say Chavez won, and that's fine. Look, I had money on this. I had money on Flores. It was my lock. It was my lock of the week. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap. I after the second round, I'm like, Flores looks slow. But if you gave either of the first two rounds to Flores, he won the last two rounds. You can get to 5-5. It's not. You can get to 7-3. I think anywhere from 7-3 to 5-5 is the correct card. I don't think either of those cards. There are a bunch of close rounds. I don't think any of those cards are inappropriate. I think 5-5 is fine. I think 7-3 Chavez is fine. I think anywhere in between that 7-3, 6-4, 5-5 draw. I think any of those cards are fine. I was saying this. I was telling everyone this. I said the commentators are bugging. Someone put in my Discord. I'll look up who it was because I can't find it. Commentators are on crack. That was an extremely close fight. Did Chavez do way better than I expected? Way better. I thought he was going to get blown out. It made me stopped. It was a draw or he won. He did way better than I expected. Way better. That being said, I put in the chat going into the last two rounds that this fight is way close. It's way close. And I kind of thought that if Chavez won if Flores won the last two rounds, he'd get the decision. That was kind of my inkling. And he won the last two rounds, he got the draw. I'm not saying he deserved the decision. I just thought he was going to get it. Just putting that out there. I'm not saying he deserved it, not saying whatever. On my card, I had it a draw. But again, I had money, $1,250 on Flores. So maybe I'm biased. You guys let me know. I'm going to start a poll. We're going to start a poll. It's the only way to solve this. Who did y'all score the fight for? Gucci, Manny, Chavez, draw. I already know, I think I know how this is going to turn out. And that's fine. If you guys think Chavez won the fight, that is a better argument than Flores won the fight. Although I think it was a draw. I had it 5-5 on my card. I kept saying this in the Discord. If you're in my Discord, I kept commentating on this. I kept commenting. This fight is extremely close. It's close. I don't care. And I said going into the ninth round, at the eighth, which was a toss-up round, I said this is very close on the scorecards. I don't know what the judges. I don't know what the commentators are talking about, but the judges have this close on their cards. Chavez was scoring. He was flurrying. They didn't have a whole lot of steam on him. They were pitter-patter shots. If you're like me, you score them, you count them. But what Flores lands is more effective. It's more telling. You know, one guy shoots shots, one guy lands a straight left that thuds, right? Like, it's different. Even Flores' jab was thudding. He just throws way harder shots, and you're going to score that. I'm interested in hearing what you guys have. I'm gonna get to the comments, but first I got to pay them bills. We're already like 10 minutes in or whatever. Let me pay the bills, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, and all forms of social media. Guys, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you. The first lock of the week was a push, guys. The first lock was simply Gucci Man. And he got a draw. So get your money back. But there's another lock, and I'm going to give you guys one more. Y'all got to get 3 locks all in all. You got one, I'm going to get you another one. You get lock of the week. You get asked to book you anything. You get the requested video. You get the access to the Discord where we do the live betting, the updated props. We get all of that, the live betting, the updated props. You guys get the absolute best gambling advice. Plus, we get access to the Discord. The access in the Discord, we stream all the fights. I had 70 people in there watching the Pacquiao Barrios fight. So it's $5 a month. You get the best gambling advice. You get a great boxing community where we stream fights, guys. So make a wise decision. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Link is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. Join the Patreon. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivorbar.com. That's carnivorbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's the carnivorbar.com. The Carnivore Bar. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. CarnivoreBar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. Let's get into it. I know what everyone is going to say. And I thought the card was pretty good. Caden Griffiths, what do we think? Caden Griffiths, pretty good. Jordan Panther sucks. Caden's a guy, I've followed him since the amateurs. I was pretty excited for him. I think there's upside. He's strong as hell. He commits to his shots. He's got firepower. He's got a long way to go. He's raw. He's raw. He's very raw. But he's good. He's good. The rest of that card, Grant Flores. Let's talk about the Grant Flores. We're going to get to the main event. Let's talk about Grant Flores. Todd Manuel. Did he hurt his right hand? This is when Gabe said, when it first happened, he's looking for a way out. You can't say that, Gabe. The injury did not look like much. Granted, agreed. It did not look like much when he landed. That's when he hit him in the body. But it's like, okay, it's the way. Maybe it's the way that he hit it, right? I don't know. I'm a Jets fan. I watched Aaron Rodgers go down to the ground. It would look like nothing. I'm like, okay. And then he blew his Achilles out. I'm like, what? What just happened? What? It didn't even look like anything. And he blew his Achilles out? So it's not always the impact of it. It could be the impact. Sometimes injuries look grotesque when they happen. But sometimes it's just how it hits. So when Gabe's out, he's looking for a way out. I'm like, maybe. I don't think so. Who knows? But you can't say that, Gabe. So then the round ends, he goes to his corner. He goes back out to fight round 2. I'm like, see, he's going to continue. They send him to the doctor. The doctor says to Todd Manuel, do you want to, how's the hand? And he kind of shrugs his shoulders. Okay. And the doctor says, can you continue? Again, he kind of shrugs his shoulders. What is the doctor going to, this is a guy that's got 47, now 48 professional fights, almost 50 professional fights. He knows damn well what the ref is going to say. If you say, do you want to continue? Can you continue? How's the hand? I'm shrugging my shoulders for those of you who are audio only. the doctor is going to stop the fight. He didn't even examine the hand. At no point did the doctor even examine the hand. Let me give you guys a little inside of boxing here, inside of baseball, as they say. If you broke your hand, it has to have surgery anyway. That ship has already left the dock. You might as well throw it. Because once you throw it, it's going to go numb. It's going to hurt so bad, and you're going to grimace every time you throw it. But keep throwing it. It will go numb. Once it goes numb, you're good. You can throw it. Now, I don't know about you have to have surgery on the hand. You got to have surgery anyway because you already broke the damn thing. It's already broken. Just keep throwing it. You can sit here and complain, I hurt my hand. Okay, but we still got to fight, right? Or I guess not. But when Gabe said that, I was like, nah, you can't say that, Gabe. Gabe was 100% right. Shout out, Gabe. Gabe Rosado, absolutely 100% correct on that. Todd Manuel, we'll call him, was absolutely looking for a way out on that. I thought Caden Griffiths looked good. Fabian Guzman took care of business in a tougher than expected fight. I thought whatever the guy's name was looked pretty good. And Jordan Panthen, garbage. Me and 79 were talking about this during the fight. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. Not good. Not good, Jordan Panthen. Not good. It's slow. It's plodding. He's not an athlete. He's not a huge hitter. He's strong. He doesn't put his punches together well. He squares up. He gets hit. Not good, Jordan. Not good. And then in the main event, good fight, fun fight, entertaining fight. I thought it was close. I don't think a draw was inappropriate. Obviously, Chavez thought he won. And I want to comment on one thing. Manuel Flores, Gucci Man, was asked, do you think you did enough to win? And he goes, well, it's hard to hit something that keeps moving. Yeah. That's why he did it. Or he kept running. It's hard to hit something that keeps running. Yeah, it is. That's why he ran. Or I hate that. That's why he moved. Because it's hard to hit. Are you new here, Manuel? Is this your first day fighting? Yes, it is hard to hit a moving target. So he moved. That's why you should move your head. Is that why you don't move your head? Because you don't want it to be hard to hit? God dang. It's like the baseball player, like it struck out on the changeup or struck out on the curveball. Like, yeah, I struck out. The curveball is so slow. Why don't you throw me a fastball? Because you can't hit the curveball. Why am I going to throw you a fastball when you can't hit the curveball? Right? It's the same thing. It's like, yeah, he ran the whole time. That's why I couldn't hit him. Yeah. Yes, that's correct. Dang. All right. Let's get to some of these comments. Of course I'm going live. What is this? We live. We are live. I feel bad for the Aussies and Euros out there. Why do you feel bad for the Aussies and the Euros out there? Chief Alini, it's been a minute, my dude. Chief Alini in the house. We got boxing without the token robbery. Wait, what does it say? We got what's good old boxing without the token robbery. You guys think it was a vote in the poll, guys? Let me know how you feel. Tell me about it. Let me know how you feel. 2 draws in a row for me voids my bet, but fuck on the odds. Yeah, I've had 2 bets voided in a row. But I kind of feel like I got the beneficial. Like, if I bet Chavez, I'm pissed off right now. If I bet Pacquiao, I'm pissed off right now. But I didn't. I bet Barrios, and I bet Gucci Manny. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I thought there was a good chance I'm going to lose both of those bets, and I didn't. So I'm okay with it. I'm going to be honest. I've always said, if the person is relieved that they got the draw, he lost. if the person is pissed off by the decision, if the person says, I don't respect the judges, I did more than enough to win, that person thinks he won the fight. If the other guy says, if he's relieved, he claps his hands and says, well, it's hard to hit if he's constantly running. That guy lost. That being said, I scored it a draw. I think a draw is appropriate. Fam, WTF, Flores clearly lost that. But I'm not mad. I'll take the draw. Better than losing money. This was going to be hot. I knew y'all were coming in hot. You're all coming in. I got my parlay still alive. Still alive. Yes. Draw was fair. Chavez was running. Rounds 1 to 3. Round 1 could be scored for Flores. I agree. This fight, guys, this fight was close. It's not a robbery. If you think he won, guys, the judges, not the judges, the commentators, Beto and Gabe were being ridiculous. My parlay's still alive and draws with Bovada. It just breaks even on the one fight. Yep, let's go. Was Chavez better than expected, or was Flores just shit? A little bit of both, but mostly the latter. Jeff, a little bit of both, mostly the latter. Both. Manny called out Picasso. Not huge on Picasso, but he'd walk through Manny. Yeah, they should just do a rematch. What up, Jeff? We all love to have Jeff here. Flores should be glad that he escaped with a draw. Then he says Chavez ran to save face for being unable to cut off the ring. Yeah, if he ran, just embrace your Miguel Berchelt. Just cut the ring off, right? If he's running, just be Miguel Berchelt. Just be Triple G. Just cut the ring off. What's the big deal? Wouldn't call it a robbery. Wouldn't call it a robbery. Draw is the best outcome. I agree. I don't think it was a despicable decision. Chavez was everything I thought he was. And he got a draw with Gucci Man. The fight was so easy to call. How did it draw? LP in the house. What up, LP? Guys, questions, comments, thoughts. Hit me up on a super chat because I didn't lose too many money on this. Hit me up with a super chat or don't save your super chats for tomorrow when I win you money. Today we just pushed. Feel blessed to have come off that with only a draw. A few money. Yeah, I agree, LP. I agree. I had 6-4 Chavez and I bet on Gucci. 6-4 is fine. 6-4 is fine. 6-4, 5-5, I think, were the right scorecards. You could do 7-3. I got a draw. Yeah, same here, LP. G, how do you structure your bet? Sizing, using. Message me in the Discord, LP. Message me in the Discord. I'll kind of explain it. I got a whole plan. I base things off of confidence and then what the total. It would take me an hour. I'll explain it to you. I'd love to explain it to you. Message me in the Discord. I'll break it all down for you. If I do it now, it's going to take me 20 minutes. You're going to lose me, and half the audience is going to leave because it's going to be boring. But message me, and we'll discuss it. Gary, they screwed us not having odds for the Panther fight. I know you and other people were picking the upset on that one. Yep. After seeing Panther struggle with the Andre gas out in 2 rounds. Now, this is his new nickname. Guys, forever and ever, for the rest of 3D boxing, for the rest of boxing, for the rest of YouTube, in this YouTube channel, DeAndre Pettis is now known as Gas Out in Round 2 Pettis. That is his name. So it is written. Bovada keeps us alive. Thank God. Rafa in the house. What up, Rafa? That draw saved by Paul. You got dang right, Rafa. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And we might have gotten a little lucky there. But this is what I'm saying. This is my point. This is why the A-side, the hometown guy, is worth betting on in the first fight. Because of this. Because he gets the benefit of the doubt. It's like the superstar gets the call in basketball. The hometown fighter gets the benefit of the doubt. You can say for better or for worse, fair, unfair, good, whatever. It's a reality, and we have to bet based on reality. And in reality, Gucci is the bigger name. He's the bigger draw. He had the fans there. He got the benefit of the doubt. Flores has an ugly style that night, but he was landing. I agree. I agree, not Lewis. Guys, join the Patreon, of course. The fight only started in favor. The fight only started in favor of Flores when Chavez started standing in front of Flores. 100%. If Chavez didn't stand toe to toe, he would have won on the cards. Probably. And I can say the same thing. I can say if Chavez doesn't start, if Flores starts sooner, Flores wins. He only needed to win one more round on 2 cards. If he starts earlier, if he starts in the 7th instead of the 8th, he wins the fight. I can say that too. I thought Chavez won 6-7 rounds. That's fair. I'm fine with that. I said anywhere from 5-5 to draw to 7-3. Anywhere in that range is acceptable. It's not an easy fight to score. Griffiths gets hit too much. He's 19, right? He's not even old enough to buy a beer. I agree. He doesn't get hit too much, but he's got a ways. He's got time. Carlos Vargas, yes, thank God, bro, and thank Bavada. No, that guy quit. He quit. Caden is a fun fighter, but I feel like he's going to be a Ken beater until maybe a can beater until 2034. Maybe. Chavez got robbed slightly. I'm fine with that as a take. Guys, vote in the poll. Everyone vote in the poll. Barrios Pacquiao fight saved me last week. Yes, it did. Barrios getting a draw and Gucci getting a draw saves the day. Hey, Gary, you think Tony Harris would get upset? No. And remember, we just talked about this. Tony Harris, guys, we talked about Devell Smith. We talked about Joey Spencer getting very beneficial decisions in Detroit, in Michigan, as hometown fighters on these Solidity Promotions cards. Tony Harrison is a hometown hero. Tony Harrison is going to get the benefit of the doubt. So the only way Tony Harrison loses is if he gets knocked out. Do you think Tony Harrison, former world champion, unified world champion, is going to get knocked out? I do not. So he's not going to win the fight. So I wouldn't bet on him. Just putting it out there, Rafa, but it's a good question. Harrison been KO 4 straight times, and he's been over 2 years. It's not good. That's not good. Chavez whipped Manny. It's going to be a popular opinion. Chill town. I think he feels bad for them because the bets don't have void the bets in Australia, I think. Chill town. Put 400 on plus 600 draw. That dude got luck tattooed on his ass cheeks. Did he? Yep. As their bets lose with draw. 400. Nice. Good job, Chilltown. Is this true? Is Chilltown in the chat? Let me check the Discord real quick. My phone is at 13 and I'm not charging like a retard. Did he place the bet? I'm reading what he has right now. Hang on. I've just asked Chilltown to jump on with me. I don't know if he can. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Rando goes to show that 3D boxing, you got so many sharp shits, bro. I got the best community in boxing. I really believe I got the most knowledgeable community in boxing. The fight was not close. I disagree. If you think Chavez won, you let me check my poll real quick. Wow, I was not expecting. Guys, keep voting in the poll. 84% of you guys think Chavez won. 84%. All right. God dang. You guys see the poll right now? 84% think Chavez won. Guys, keep voting in the poll if you have not already, but we know how this is going to turn out. Chavez, 84%. Okay. I am really in my. You guys really think Flores? I'm honestly. Chavez was always the favorite, despite the problem is whether or not Flores could land a big punch or Chavez gets out or not. Gary Cappy, that wasn't a draw champ. I was saying, and that's why I was asking, because they were bugging out in the commentator section. They were bugging the hell out. They were bugging out. The fight was close. They kept saying that's a Chavez round. You're just trying to sell me. Like, I know this fight is close, and I thought Flores. I thought Chavez ran the last 3 rounds. I think a draw was fine. If you had it 6-4, you had it 7-3, you scored the 8th round for Chavez, that's fine. You could have it 7-3 for Chavez, and I wouldn't blink an eye at it. But I also wouldn't blink an eye at 5-5. It was a close fight. It was a hard fight to score. Chavez was always the favorite to fight. The problem is Joey Gonzalez scorecards were way worse. Plus, Manny ain't fought not one mover. All those dudes stood still. That's not wrong either. Flores needed more volume. Few is right. Tony said he got knocked out though, but he still be easy money. Yeah, I just saw it. I was messaging with him in the Discord. I think Jones by points is a lock. Good hit, real good hit. It's in Johnny's Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was close either. I think it's 6-1 at very worst in favor of Chavez. Chavez can fight. All right, everyone. Okay. Manny ain't it for real. I can tell he's very used to fighting southpaws in the gym. His angles made him look like he was a natural southpaw. I agree, Goat. He looked very natural fighting the southpaw. I agree. I had Chavez winning too, but I only trust scores that are live scoring. You can't score a fight as a whole, but round by round. Agreed. No, David's right. 3D, and yeah, I am. I thought the fight was very close. It's all good. At least most people don't. People didn't lose money on Flores. Yeah, and if you do think Chavez was robbed, which you guys were telling me, Chavez was robbed. Robbed. Not he didn't get the benefit of the doubt. Not he didn't get the benefit of a closing. He was robbed, and you guys are telling me he was robbed. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this. Again, I don't think your draw is inappropriate. I think the realm of respectable scorecards, the realm of correct scorecards, range from 7-3 to 5-5. I think 7-3 is okay. I think 5-5 is fine. I think 6-4 Chavez is a good card. I'm just saying, if you gave the last 3 rounds to Flores, which I did, which I think the judges did too, if you gave them the last 3, are you telling me that you gave none of the first 7 to him? None of the first 7. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap. Appreciate everyone. Zayas fight's going to be interesting. I don't think so. Box, but we'll talk about it. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm trying to get Chill Town tomorrow. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Appreciate everyone dropping by. Let me end my poll. I always forget to end the poll. This poll is not close. All right. I'm ending this, guys. Appreciate everyone. I'll be live tomorrow, probably twice. Okay. So if he won, let's say he won 4 rounds. That's fine. I think you could easily get 5 for him, but let's say it's only 4. We're arguing about 1 round. Is there another round that was close? Like the first hand. How'd you score the first round? If he scored the first round for Chavez, you could easily flip the first round. There you go, Mac in the house. Mac in the house. I was going to take my decisions. All right. So hang on. So you gave 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them to Chavez. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them. I'm going to wait for hand to answer. I gotta pull this up now. I gotta go back to the fight. I've had people in my Discord give him the 4th, and I have people in my Discord give him the 6th. The rounds that you can flip. We're acting like this is outrageous. It's not. Yes, of course. People gave him the 4th, people gave him the 6th in my Discord. All right, yeah, I'm going to wrap. July 25th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all. God bless. Be back tomorrow. Hopefully in the afternoon with Chill Town. I'll let y'all know. Have a good one.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.